Hello, my people. How y'all doing today? I hope you're having uh, a wonderful and great peaceful day. Today, I bring to y'all double D6 boxing, and today we have a big major event. Now, this fight it has to happen for all the ages of boxing. You know, this will be one of the greatest bouts, if not in the history of the lightweight division in the century. This will be the fight of the century. We really would love to see this fight. And this really will put one of these two as the best pound for pound fighter of all time. And of course, well, not pound for pound because I think Javante Tank Davis, a guy that's just an explosive knockout artist, with a record of 30 wins, no losses, one draw, 28 KOs. I mean, this guy has won a lot of world championship belts, and he's been almost spent his whole career almost in the lightweight division, and he's always fought about I think 130 or probably 135 pounds. And well, his guy that's challenging him, and he's been trying to get this fight is Shakur Stevenson. But of course, this is a fictional boxing fight, and Shakur Stevenson sits here with a record of with 25 wins, no losses, 11 KOs. So both of these fighters are undefeated and probably one of the best of their era. And so right here, they're gonna fight at the MGM Grand at the lightweight division, 135 pounds, scheduled for 12 rounds. So ladies and gentlemen, we're about to get this fight going. But before we start, I want to give a special thanks and a shout out to Cards and Dice with Don. I really appreciate it, my brother, for what you did. You made a video and I watched it, and that really, uh, you know, um, really got me so happy, and really I'm glad that you gave that shout out to me and other great YouTube creators, and yourself. You're also a great YouTube creator. So I'm not better than you, and you're not better than me. We're pretty much the same. You know what I mean? And we all are equal, right? Because we love to do this, right? We like to do dice rolling, sports games, and just like I love your games, and I know you love my content, and of course, I want to give also a special shout out to the Jackson. I've been checking out your videos, my friend, and I really love them, and especially that golf game. That's a game that I really want to try out. I'll be making a video of that pretty soon. I've seen your the I guess the ratings that you put there, and of course Don made the PDF file for it. And like I said, once again, Don has been always sharing my stuff, sharing Jackson's stuff, sharing Jason Graham, Kevin Elias, and so many great YouTube creators out there. I mean, Don is really a real uh, true friend, a guy that he's always been, um, you know, just showing a lot of love and support to each one of us, just like we do for him too. So, like I said, you know, man, Don, you got some amazing, great stuff also, man, in your YouTube channel, and I enjoy watching your videos too. So, further ado, we're about to go ahead and start this boxing match. And right here, like I said, the double D6, we are gonna play the head movement, as you see here. I already have the ratings. So Gervonta Davis on the power, he's an A because this guy was a devastating puncher. That is a lightweight division class. Stamina is a B. Head movement is a C. Chin resistance is an A because he really had a chin. And TKO resistance is a B. Shakur Stevenson, on the other hand, his power is not equal as Gervonta. He's not really of a big puncher. Only 11 KOs in his career. This guy has 28. Tank Davis, his power is a C. Stamina is an A. This guy never gets tired. Head movement is an A. He's really fast. He'll make you miss a lot. Chin resistance is a B, and TKO resistance is a C. So if Shakur Stevenson, I'll tell you about the head movement. That's something I'm gonna really explain to y'all. What does that mean? Head movement. How do you use it? Well, how do you use it is that you have to you have to roll one small die here. You know, of course, you're gonna have your two D6s of the same color here, right? And then you have a small die right here. This is your head movement right here. So whenever a 6 lands on there, when you roll, these 3 dice is here, right? And that small die here lands on 6. That's when you make a head movement, right? So depending on what it is, if you know, I'll show you right now. Let me see if I could find the paper, the ratings of the boxing chart, because I had it here, but I don't know why. I don't know what I did with it. Let me see. Bear with me. Just give me a second, because I don't know where did I put that boxing's rating, man. I thought I had it here, but just give me 1 second. And I definitely don't want to edit this part out, because I really want y'all to watch everything, even behind the scenes, you know. So here we go. Man, I thought I had the paper right here, but let me see. Wow, where did I leave that paper at? Oh man, let me see. Wow, I thought I had it here. Oh my God, you know what? I know where it's at. Give me 1 second. I am so sorry for all that inconvenience. You know, I'm not trying to get this video to be that long, you know what I mean? I just want to get straight to the point, you know. I already want to start this video, I already want to start this fight, you know. There you go, I found it already. So I have here my scoring chart right here for boxing, double D6. So let's go ahead and start this fight, ladies and gentlemen. Who do y'all got? Who you think is gonna win this fight? If this fight ever happened in real life, I'm just gonna go ahead and give you my pick. I think in my opinion, well, there's two ways. Well, one way that Gervonta can win is that he has to get Shakur to kind of get him tired. You know, he's gonna be moving around the ring. You know, 'cause he's definitely not gonna go toe to toe with a big puncher like Gervonta Tank Davis, right? And so Gervonta has to catch Shakur Stevenson with a good hook or a good haymaker, and I know he'll put him out there. You know, he'll get him out, and he'll put him in a canvas, and I'm pretty sure he'll knock him out. Right? That's the only way he can win, is that he has to, you know, he has to beat his speed, right? Because that's what Shakur is going to try to do, is beat Gervonta with speed and beat him on the judges' scorecards. But if Tank Davis can find just that good wide open shot and catch him with a good one on the chin, or who knows where on the temple, I'm pretty sure he will drop Shakur, and Gervonta will shock the world. Well, not shock the world, but he will become, and if not, #1 in the whole world in that lightweight division. And Shakur Stevenson, the only way he can win this fight is that he's going to have to get away from Gervonta Tank Davis slugging, because Gervonta is going to come at the body. He's going to hit you with a lot of body shots. He's going to try to wear you down. You know what I mean? Because he's of course, he's a heavy puncher. Shakur, he only tries to beat you with speed. He doesn't have much of power like Gervonta has. But in this fight, we're about to find out who's going to win this fight. This is scheduled for 12 rounds, ladies and gentlemen, in the lightweight division, 135 pounds. Man, tell me, who do you guys have for this fight? Make your bets, okay? Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is double D6 boxing. So here we go. Round 1 has rung already. The bell has rung. Ring, ring, ring. So the white dice right here are for Gervonta Tank Davis, and the red ones are for Shakur Stevenson. Here we go. First round. This is the first minute right here. Gervonta on an 8 power. Look at this. He hits a 7 on an 8. That's 2 punch-in points for Tank Davis. Okay, he rolls a 4 on the head movement, so that doesn't have no effect. And like here, I was going to show you on the head movement. You see where it has A. If they have an A on head movement, that's a -3. So basically, what it does is that, let's say for example, if he rolls a 12, right, which that's a pretty much like a haymaker, almost like as a KD, a knockdown. And if he rolls, the opponent rolls a 6 on his die, the one I just showed you, the small die, that will subtract 3 from 12 and just bring it down bring it down to a 9. And that's where he will have to use. If he's an A, he will just score four punching points. If he's a B, he'll score 3, C 2, and a D he will only score 1. So that's what it means right there. So a head movement is that he's gonna subtract from wherever, he if he rolled a 11, that's gonna bring him down to an 8. So that's what the head movement does. He's gonna subtract, whatever he rolls, and that's what he does. It's just a defensive ability that every boxer has when they have a head movement. If they rating, like here, Gervonta Davis, his head movement is a C, so he can only subtract 1. He's not really of a bit, he doesn't move his head. He likes to brawl. He likes to throw punches, and the guys that try to go toe to toe with him, they missed. They really failed, and they got put to sleep. By this great world champion of Gervonta Tank Davis. Now Shakur Stevenson, look at his head movement, is an A. So he's super fast. He has great head movement, good footwork. He's gonna make you miss a lot. So that's 2 punching points for Gervonta Tank Davis, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Shakur Stevenson, what is he gonna do? That's a 5. He's not connecting anything on the C chart. That's 0. Here we go. Gervonta Tank Davis, what is he going to do right here? He's going to roll. Oh, my God, look at this. He rolls a 9 on the A chart. 9 will be 4 punching points. Look at that. Man, it looks like he's going to win this round. And he rolls a 6. You see, he's a C on head movement, so he's going to subtract 1 right there against Shakur Stevenson. What is Shakur Stevenson going to do? This is going to be an 11. Oh, my God, on a C. On a C, that's going to be an 11. That's 4 punching points. And that's going to be a TKO against Gervonta Tank Davis. Wow. Unbelievable. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot. So, no. I forgot. I am so sorry. So, I forgot about the head movement. It subtracts 1. I am sorry. Let me go ahead and correct that. So 11 subtracts 1, right? Because his head movement for Tank Davis is a C. So it brings it down to a 10 on a C. That's only 3 punching points for Shakur Stevenson, and it is not a TKO yet. Because on the C chart, I'm going to show you right now. So here on my power here is right the punching points here. You see the circles right there on those numbers that are circled. Those are power shots, and they're considered TKO shots. So yeah, so now you know, right? So he was hit with a 3 on the C chart, and it was not circled, so it's not a TKO. That's good for Gervonta. Here we go. Here comes Gervonta Tank Davis after he made Shakur Stevenson miss just a little bit. Here we go. Shakur, what is he gonna do here? Oh my God, I keep saying the wrong name. Gervonta Tank Davis. He hits him with an 8. That's going to be 3 punching points. He's definitely going to win this round right here. Here we go. Shakur Stevenson, what is he going to do? He's going to roll a 10, ladies and gentlemen, on a C. That's 3 punching points, but that's not going to be enough for Shakur to win the round. That's 6-9 for Gervonta on that round. He's going to win that first round right there. Take round 1 with him, 10-9. And now we're going to the second round, ladies and gentlemen. And right now, Gervonta Tank Davis, man, he was really hooking them, really hitting them a lot with, he hit him with some body shots. Because remember what I told you on the combo ratings right there. 1 is for jabs, 2 is for body punches, 3 is for crosses, 4 is for hooks, 5 is for uppercuts, 6 is for 5-hit combo punches, and 7 is a haymaker, which is a knockdown, So here, he hit Shakur with body shots. 4, he hit him with hooks. And 3, he hit him with a couple of crosses. Shakur hit him all with, let me see. That's a 3, right? Let me see, where does it show that? 3, yeah, he hit him with crosses too. So here we go. Javante Tank Davis on the second round. And that's going to be an 8. And look at this. He hit him with a head movement. So he's hitting him and boom, he's wobbling and weaving. So that's 8. That's 3 punching points. So he hits him with a couple of crosses. So this is where he's going to subtract 1. He's going to make him miss just by a little. Here we go. Shakur, what is he going to do here? That's going to be a 7 on the C chart. That's nothing. Brings him down to a 6, nothing. So that's 0 punching points in that first minute. Here comes Javante Tank Davis in the second minute. What is he going to do here? Here we go. Javante. He's going to hit him with an 8. And look at this, ladies and gentlemen. And man, Javante is fighting. I mean, he's punching him and he's also moving his head a lot. He's also boxing with defense. So that's 8. He hits him with more crosses there. 3 more punching points. That's already 6. And he's going to subtract 1 with that defense, that head movement. Here we go. Shakur Stevenson. Here we go. What is he going to do? That's going to be a 9. 9 on C, that's 2. But he's going to subtract 1, bringing him down to an 8. And that's only going to be 1 punching point for Shakur Stevenson. Here we go. We're going to the final third minute for Javante Tank Davis. What is he going to do here? Javante Tank Davis. I'm pretty sure he probably wants to knock him out already. Here comes Javante Tank Davis. Hits him with a 7. That's 2 punching points. That's a couple of body shots on him. That's a 3, so that's no head movement effect. Here we go. Shakur Stevenson. What is he going to do here? Shakur. Oh, my God. Look at this. See. Oh, my God. He hit him with 5 punching points. And that's going to be a TKO for Shakur Stevenson. Can you believe that? Oh, my God. Look at this. And since he hit him with a power shot, right? That's on C. He hit him with a 12. Yeah, that's 5 punching points. So now, since he hit him with a 12, Javante Tank Davis chin resistance is an A. So on A, he can roll first a 2d6s. So if he rolls a 12, he can avoid the KD, right, the knockdown. And if he doesn't hit the 12, then that's when the count starts. You know, he got dropped. So here we go. Javante Tank Davis just got dropped. Yes, he did. He got dropped. So here we go. The count. Ladies and gentlemen, is this going to be a shocker right here? Is this going to be an upset? And 9. Oh, he almost, he just beat the count. If he would have rolled a 10 or higher, 11 or 12, he would have not got back up, and Shakur would have won by knockout. So there you go. He gets back up on the count, and that's going to be a KD. So he finishes with 6, and that's a KD for Shakur Stevenson. He's going to win that round 10-8. Oh, my God. Look at that, man. Shakur Stevenson is just showing a lot of heart. He's like, yeah, I might not have the same the punching power like Javante Tank Davis, but I surely can, with my defense, I'm going to make him miss and hit him with some good shots, sneaky shots. Here we go. Shakur is going to start the third round and hits a 7 on the C chart. That's nothing. Okay, here we go. Here comes Javante Tank Davis. He's like, okay, you dropped me. But I don't think that's going to be for long enough. When I find that really lucky shot that I want, I'm going to really rock your jaw and I'm going to put you to sleep. Here we go. Javante Tank Davis, and that's going to be a 3. Oh, he almost fatigued. And that's going to be no punching points. Here we go. This is Shakur Stevenson. What is he going to do here? He lets him go. Oh, my God. That's a 9 on the C. That's 2 punching points for Shakur. Here comes Javante Tank Davis. What is he going to do here in the second minute? And he's going to get, oh, that's a 7. He hits him with a couple of body shots. So that's 2 punching points. He ties right there, Shakur Stevenson. Now we're going to the final third minute for Shakur. What is Shakur going to do here? That's going to be a 6. Oh, my God. He hit him with the head movement. That's an 8 on C. That's 1 punching point. And he's going to come finish that round with 3. Here comes Javante Tank Davis on the final third minute. So Shakur He's a on head movement, so he's going to be able to subtract up to 3. Here we go. Javante, that's a 7. Subtracts 3, brings him all the way down to 4, so that's nothing. And he's going to finish the round with 2 punching points. So that round will go to Shakur Stevenson, ladies and gentlemen. Man, I'm telling you right now, Shakur Stevenson, that's the only way that he's going to be able to beat Javante Tank Davis. By just, trying to beat him with styles of defense. Might not have the power, but he surely has the defense. A 6, that's going to be 0 for that first minute. Here we go. This is Javante Tank Davis. Pretty sure Javante has something under his sleeve. A big punch is coming on the way. It's really getting closer. It's coming soon right now. It's really, he can feel it. He feels that he's going to knock out Shakur Stevens. I think that, that's the same thing he did with Frank Martin. Frank Martin was winning, I don't know how many rounds, the first early rounds. And then, boom, that's when he caught him right, ahead of the middle of the rounds, the fight. And when he knocked him out, he put him on the canvas. And he never got back up. And Javante won by knockout. And, man, I think this is what might happen in this fight. He's letting Shakur hit him with everything, and he's going to try to wear him out, get him tired, and then Javante is going to come, boom, 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 hit him and knock him out. Here we go. That's a 10 for Javante on an A. That's going to be 5 punching points, ladies and gentlemen, and that's going to be a power shot. That's the first one for Tank. He's going to hit him. He's going to hit Shakur with the first TKO against him. Here we go. Shakur Stevenson, what is he going to do here? Let's see. And that's going to be a 4. And look at this. He hits him with a 6 on a head movement. That's no punching points for Shakur. Here we go. Javante Tank Davis. He's going to get 3 subtracted or whatever he rolls here. Here comes Javante. So if he tries to hit a 12, he's not going to be able to knock him down. Oh, my God. Look at this. He hit him with 11. Ladies and gentlemen. The 11 subtract 3, that's still going to bring him down to an 8, and that's going to be 3 punching points for Javante Tank Davis. So I'm just telling you right now, Javante is hitting him. Look, he hit him with 5, which that's uppercuts. Then he hit him with a couple of crosses, so he's just hitting him with everything. He's hitting him hard. Here we go, Shakur. He's going to hit him with a 6, nothing. And he's going to wind up not connected, no punching point right there in that 4th round. So what a poor performance by Shakur Stevenson. Here we go, Javante Tank Davis. What is he going to do here? Is he going to knock him out here? Here we go. And that's going to be a 7. 7, and that's going to be 2 punching points. And Javante is going to finish with 10 punching points against Shakur Stevenson. And he's going to win that round 10-9. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to the 5th round. And I'm telling you right now, Javante Tank Davis, man, despite that he got rocked in the 2nd round, back in the, round 2, where he got dropped, but he got back up. And then from there, he just been, fighting really good, connecting a lot of big punching points against Shakur Stevenson. Already gave him his first TKO of the fight. Here we go. This is Javante Tank Davis. He has control here to start the 5th round. And there, oh my God, look at this. And Javante Tank Davis hits a snake eyes. That means that he's going to fatigue. So he kind of got tired. And no, he got tired. So I put a 0 here. And then I underline it, meaning that indicates that he got fatigued. So here we go. So this means that Shakur, if he hits a 12 right here, he will automatically knock him out without a count or anything. Here we go. This is Shakur Stevenson, and this happens to any boxer. It doesn't matter the rating. Here we go. He's going to roll, and that's going to be a 5 with a 3. That's nothing. Okay, so let's see if Javante Tank Davis can snap out of it. So he has to roll higher than a deuce, a 3, 4, 5, or a 6. If he rolls a 1 or a 2, he's still going to be fatigued, and we put a 0 here with an underline. Here we go. Javante, can he snap out of it? No, he's not. He is still tired. He's still fatigued. Another 0 underline. So he's really in danger of getting knocked out by Shakur Stevenson. Here we go. Shakur. He's going to hit him with an 8. and a 3 with no head movement effect. So that's an 8 on C. 8 on C, that's one punching point. So come on, Gervonta Tank Davis. He's going to try to roll and snap out of it. He got to roll higher than deuce. And no, he's not, ladies and gentlemen. This guy's still fatigued. And he's going to score 0 for that 5th round. Here we go. Come on, Shakur. You got to hit a 12 to knock him out. Come on, he's tired. He's extremely exhausted. Here we go. Shakur, he hits him with a 6. He has a head movement, but it don't matter. The round's pretty much over. And no punching points for that 3rd final minute for Shakur. And he's going to win this one by 1 punching point and takes that 5th round with him, 10-9. And now we're going to the 6th round, ladies and gentlemen. So what round did they get tired? Their stamina for Gervonta Tank Davis is a B. So around the 10th round, around the 10th, that's where Gervonta will get tired. And for Shakur, he'll get tired around the 11th round. So Shakur still has a lot of stamina, a lot of energy left to fight with. But he better be careful, because Gervonta, a lot of fighters, they always think, that they're winning the fight and that they're gonna get away with it, and they're gonna try to, beat Gervonta, and then Gervonta, boom, he's gonna hit you with a sneaky shot and knock you out. Here we go. Shakur hits a 7. He's not gonna score anything on the C chart. That 0 right there. Here we go. Gervonta, he's like, come on, guy. Come on, Shakur, come and fall in my spider web, because you don't know what's coming to you right now. Here we go. Gervonta, what is he gonna do? He rolls. That's going to be an 8. Hits him with a couple of crosses. That's 3 punching points for Gervonta. So he's up on the lead right now. We're going to the 2nd minute. Shakur Stevenson. That's going to be an 11. And he hits him with a head movement. Can you believe that? So on the C chart, 11. That's 4 punching points plus a TKO against, Gervonta Tank Davis. Oh, my God. And look at this. He hits him with a 6 with a head movement. So he's going to subtract 3 out of whatever Gervonta rolls. Here we go. And that's going to be a 5. Subtract 3 out of 5. That's going to bring him to a deuce to 2. And he's going to fatigue. So right here, we just put, underline the 0. Here comes Shakur. He has a chance to knock him out. He has to just roll a 12. Here we go, Shakur. That's going to be an 8 on the C chart. That's going to be 1 punching point. And that's going to give him 5 for the 6th round in total. Here we go. Oh, yeah. So here we go. Gervonta has to snap out of it. He has to roll higher than deuce. Yes, he does. So he snaps out of it. He's back in action. Here we go. Gervonta, what is he going to... Can he knock him out? Look at this. That's a 7. So it's just 2 punching points for Gervonta. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? He comes to save that round and put it into a draw. They both tie at 5-5. So there's a draw right there for that 6th round. So excellent. Great job by Gervonta, snapping and getting out of the fatigue position. And that's good. Here it comes, Gervonta Tank Davis. We're going into the 7th round, ladies and gentlemen. We've already been past through the half of the 12-round bout here in the lightweight division, 135 pounds. What is Gervonta Tank Davis going to do here? He lets him roll, and oh my God, he rolls a 3. And I think that Gervonta is still kind of tired from that 6th round. And he's not punching already well enough, not aggressive like he was from the 3rd round and so on. Here we go, Shakur. What is he going to do here? He's going to hit him with an 8. 8 on the C chart is 1 punching point. So he's up in the lead by 1 point. Here we go. Gervonta, what is he going to do here? Gervonta Tank Davis. Here we go. Gervonta. Oh, he hits him with a 9 on the 8. That's going to be 4 punching points. So he hit him with a couple of hooks. All right, and here we go. Shakur Stevenson, what is he going to do here? Shakur, he's going to hit him with a 7 on the C chart, and that's nothing. So I think that Gervonta Tank Davis is going to wind up winning this fight. I mean, this round right here, round 7. Here we go, Tank Davis. What is he going to do here? He's trying to look for that sneaky shot to knock him out. Here we go, Gervonta. That's an 8 on A, and that's 3. So he finishes that 7th round with 7 total punching points. So he hit him with a couple of crosses. Here we go. Shakur Stevenson, what is he going to do here? In the final 3rd minute, that's going to be a force. That's nothing. He only finishes with 1 punching point. So Gervonta is going to take that round with him, 10-9. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to the 8th round. But wait a minute. Give me 1 second. Let me get my calculator. Because this fight is so interesting. I mean, man, I smell a knockout. I feel like somebody's going to wind up getting knocked out. And that's not going to be Tank Davis. So Tank Davis has 10, 8, 9, 10, then 9, 10, and then 10. 66 to, what is it? So right now, Gervonta has 66. I'm going to just write it there for now. Just for now. And that's going to be 9, 10, 10, and then 9, and then 10, then 10, and then 9. Oh my God, look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Shakur is winning by 1 point, 67 to 66 after 7 rounds. So, man, we are seeing a real classic fight here between these 2 great fighters. Here we go. Gervonta Tank Davis, he has control still in the 8th round. He's trying to find that knockout shot right here against Shakur. He's trying to put him already in the canvas. He doesn't want to go to the judges' scorecards. He feels like he's going to lose. That's a 5. That's no punching points for Gervonta. Here we go, Shakur. What is he going to do here in the 1st minute? Shakur, that's going to be a 10 on the C chart. 10, that's going to be 3 punching points, but no TKO shot. So here we go. Gervonta, what is he going to do here in the 8th round? Here we go. Gervonta Tank Davis. He's going to hit him with a 9, and that's going to be on the A chart. That's going to be 4 punching points. So he hit him with a couple of hooks right there. Here we go, Shakur Stevenson. What is he going to do here? Shakur. Can he make a miss? No, that's a 4. He's going to miss there. No punching points. Here we go, Gervonta Tank Davis. What is he going to do here? In the final 3rd minute, you trying to knock him out, and look at this. That's an 8. 8 on the A chart. That's 3 punching points. He's going to finish that round with 7 again. And here we go. He rolls a 6 right here on the head movement against Shakur. So he's going to be able to subtract 1 for defense. Here we go. Shakur Stevenson. That's a 7. Subtracts by 1. 6 doesn't matter. It's on the C chart. 0 punching points. That's 3 for the 8 on the 8 round for Shakur. And so he's going to Gervonta is going to win another round, 10-9 against Shakur Stevenson. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to the 9th round. Gervonta Tank Davis starts the 9 with control. Here we go. Gervonta, what is he going to do here? He lets him go. That's going to be a 9 on the HR. Hits him with more hooks. 4 punching points. I'm telling you. Gervonta Tank Davis, I mean, he was on the A rating on a power chart because this guy was just really a hell of a puncher. Heavy, strong power puncher. He was 28 career knockouts. I mean, it says it all right there in his resume. This is going to be a 7 on the C chart, ladies and gentlemen. No punching points. Now we're going to the 2nd minute for Gervonta Tank Davis. He's like, man, I think he's getting frustrated. He's like, wow, this little tough cookie. He's no Frank Martin. I thought I was going to knock him out already. That's going to be a 7 on the A chart. He hits him with a couple of body punches. 2 punching points. That's already 6 for now. He hits him with a 6 on the head movement. So he's going to subtract 1 out of Shakur Stevenson, whatever he rolls here. Here comes Shakur Stevenson. Oh, look at this. He hit him with a 12, but since Gervonta Tank Davis made a head movement on him, he's going to subtract that and make it to 11. On the C chart, 11, that's going to be 4 punching points, and hits Javante Tank Davis with a TKO. That's already the third one. So on the TKO resistance is a B for Javante. So Javante can take up to 9 TKO shots. So he's still 6 away. So it's still, Javante don't got to worry about it. He don't have to be concerned about being TKO'd with a fighter that doesn't even have that much power like he does on the A chart. Here we go. So he hit him. Okay, so here comes Javante Tank Davis. What is he gonna do here in the third minute? He kind of shook those hooks that Shakur Stevenson hit him with power shot with a TKO to land that. Here we go. Javante, can he give him a good punch point right there? That's 8 on the A chart. That's 3 punching points. Get him with a couple of crosses. And he's gonna finish the round with 9 punching points. So here comes Shakur. What is Shakur Stevenson gonna do right here? He's gonna let him go. That's gonna be an 8. He rolls a 3, so that's nothing on the defense head movement. 8 on the C chart, that's 1, and he's gonna finish the round with 5. And that's another round, ladies and gentlemen, for Javante Tank Davis, 10-9. And now we're going to the 10th round. He's a B on stamina, so right here, this is where Javante Tank Davis gets fatigued. He gets tired, so all his ratings are going to go down, except stamina, because that's the one that is doing the effect for those ratings to go down. So the power on Javante Davis is going to go down from an A to a B. The head movement from a C is going to go down to a D. So this is going to be a huge problem for Javante, because from a C, you see that D right there, that's a +1, meaning that he's going to be able. So let's say, for example, if Shakur rolls a 10 and Javante rolls a 6 on this, this head movement down here, the small one, he's gonna, he's gonna add one more. So he's gonna help out Shakur. So that means that Javante is gonna walk to a big punch, a hook or who knows. And if he hits, if Shakur rolls an 11, and Javante, his rating goes down, his head movement to a D, then he's gonna help him and give him a +1, and that's gonna help Shakur to go up to a 12 and even actually knock him down. So that's the bad thing. So his head movement is gonna go down from a C to a D. Chin is gonna go down from an A to a B, and TKO resistance is gonna go down from a B to a C. So he's only going to be able to take now 7, not 9, but now 7 TKO shot points. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Now that Javante Tank Davis fatigue hits the 10th round, here we go. Javante Tank Davis said, I don't care. I'm still on a B power chart. And he said he still has the power, the will to knock out Shakur Stevenson, because he wants to shut down this clown, because he said he's tired of just hearing this dude running his mouth saying that he has a chance to beat him. He said, well, we'll find out tonight. This is a 6 on the B chart, and that's no punching points for Javante as his power went down from an A to a B, down to a B. Here we go, Shakur Stevenson. What is he going to do here? He's going to try to take advantage of that, and he's not doing it. 0 punching points. Here we go. Javante Tank Davis. What is he going to do here in the 2nd minute? He's trying to find the knockout. Here we go. Javante Tank Davis hits him with a 7, hits a head movement. That is not good at all. A 7 on B, that's going to be 1 punching point. Okay. So that is not good for Javante. He hits a 6 on a head movement, so he's going to help and add 1 more to Shakur Stevenson's roll. Here we go. And yep, he's going to do it. Look, he adds that 1, and look at this. He hits 12 for Shakur Stevenson. And that's going to be, okay, his chin went down from an A to a B. So that means that on the 3rd knockdown, the ref is going to stop the fight. And Shakur is going to win the fight by TKO. So here we go. It's going to be like a 3 knockdown rule, for the chin resistance on the B chart. So here we go. That's going to be a KD. So wait a minute, hits a 12 on the C chart, right? Yeah, on the C chart, a 12, that will be 5 punching points. So he hits him with another TKO shot. And that's going to be a KD. Let's just put it right here on the side so we can know. So that's a KD. So here we go. Gervonta Tank Davis. He has to beat the count. He has to roll less than 10, a 9 or below. Here we go. Gervonta, can he beat the count? And yes, he does. He rolls an 8. That was kind of close. 2 away from hitting 10 or higher. So here we go. Gervonta Tank Davis. He's like, man, what in the world's going on, man? I can't knock this little guy out. Here we go. Well, he's not little because Shakur, I think he's 5'8", right? And Gervonta is like 5'5". So here we go. I think I probably meant to say little, but in power, you know, where Gervonta has better weight power than Shakur. Here we go. Come on, Gervonta. Knock this guy out because you're going to lose on the judges' scorecards. That's going to be a 6 on the B chart. No punching points. He's going to finish that round with just 1. And here we go. Shakur Stevenson. What is he going to do here? Can he knock him down? If he knocks him down one more time, the third one, Gervonta is going to he's going to lose this fight by TKO. Here we go. That's a 4. Ooh, he got close. I mean, not close, but he was trying to look for that knockout. Another knockdown. So that he will finish with 5. So Shakur is going to win this that round 10-8 with the KD. Now we're going to the 11th round, and this is where Shakur Stevenson, now he gets tired, fatigue, and all his ratings are going to go down. So Shakur Stevenson power is going to go down from a C to a D. His head movement is going to go down from an A to a B. Chin resistance is going to go down from a B to a C. And his TKO resistance is going to go down from a C to a D. So come on, man. Gervonta has only been able to hit Shakur Stevenson with 1 TKO, and that's not good. He's not going to win the fight like that. He got to knock this guy out. Shakur is beating him, like I just said in the beginning of the fight, with speed. Here we go, Shakur. That's a 4. He does not land nothing. That's good for Gervonta. Here we go. Gervonta Tank Davis just looking. He's trying to, you know, he's trying to set his feet. He's trying to set, his power in the right position and trying to catch him with a good punch and to knock him out. Here we go. Gervonta, can he knock him out? Let's see. Oh my God, look at this. He just hit, he hit him with a, with a punching point on the B chart. That's an 11. That's 5 punching points. Hits him with a TKO shot. All right. So how many TKOs is that? That's only the second one. Okay. So here we go. He hit him with a, oh no, but that's not good because that's a head movement. So that's going to add 1 more to Shakur Stevenson's roll. Here we go. Shakur Stevenson, that's 1. That's a 5. That's nothing still. That's no punching points for him. Here we go. This is Gervonta Tank Davis. What is he going to do, man? Come on. Come on, Gervonta. You got to knock this guy out. Here we go. Gervonta. He lets him go. Oh, my God. That's a 4. He does not land nothing. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Man, look at Shakur Stevenson. Can he get the victory here? That's going to be an 11. Oh, my God. 11 on the, what is it? His power C went down to a D. So he hit him with 11 on the D. That's 3 punching points. And that's going to be another TKO. Oh, but wait a minute. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And his TKO resistance went down to a C. So that's 7, right? So he has 2 more to go for him to be TKO'd and for the ref to stop the fight. So here we go. Gervonta on the final 3rd minute. What is he going to do here? I'm telling you, he's going to have to knock this guy out. He's not going to win in the judges' scorecards. Shakur already knocked him down twice. Here we go. And that's going to be a 10. Oh, my God, on the B chart, right? A 10, that's going to be 4 punching points and another TKO shot for Shakur Stevenson. So that's already 3 TKO points against Shakur Stevenson. And there you go. And Gervonta is going to win it 9-3 in that 11 round. So he's going to take that 10-9 round. And now we're going to the 12th round, ladies and gentlemen. The final round of this great lightweight division, 135 pounds at the MGM Grand between Gervonta Tank Davis and Shakur Stevenson. And they both touch gloves. What a fight, man. What a hell of a fight. Here we go. Gervonta Tank Davis in the 12th round. He's going to try to knock him out. Here we go. Gervonta lets him go. That's going to be a 6. That's nothing. All right. Here we go. Shakur Stevenson. What is he going to do here in the 12th round? He's also trying to see if he can win this round right here or knock him down and finish this fight already. Here we go. Shakur Stevenson hits him with a 7 on a D. That's nothing. Here we go. Gervonta Tank Davis. What is he going to do here in the 2nd minute? The 12th round. Here we go. Gervonta, what is he going to do right here? That's going to be a 6. Oh my God, that's nothing. And I think both of these fighters probably already tired. And they're not slugging hard like they were in the early rounds or in the mid rounds. Here we go. Shakur. That's going to be an 8 on the D chart. That's nothing. Oh man. And this is the final 3rd minute for Gervonta Tank Davis. Come on, somebody has to land a punching point. Here we go. Gervonta Tank Davis. Gervonta, what is he going to do here? That's going to be a 6. No punching points connected there for Gervonta. 0 right there. Here we go. Shakur Stevenson. What is he going to do here? If he can land just 1 punching point, and he'll win this round and probably win the fight by a close one. Here we go. Shakur Stevenson. Oh my God. He hit him with a 10. A 10 on the D chart. That's 2 punching points. Oh my God. And he's going to win this round. 10-9. And let's go ahead and tally up the scores, ladies and gentlemen. And the fight has finished. And here we're going to the judges' scorecards. All right. So here we go. Gervonta. He had 10, 8, 9, 10, 9, 10, 10, 10, 10, 8, 10, and then 9. Oh my God, that is 113. Wait a minute, are we right about this? Is this correct? Let me see, let me count like this. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 78, 87, 96, 104, 113. And how many rounds did Gervonta won? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, he won 6 rounds. Okay. All right, he won 6 rounds. All right, let's look at Shakur Stevenson's. Let's tally up his rounds. Now, he won, that's 9, 10, 10, 9, that's 10, that's 10, that's 9, 9, 9, 10, 9, and then 10. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. And how many rounds did Shakur win? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The final score, ladies and gentlemen, Gervonta Tank Davis won 6 rounds, scoring his rounds at 113 to Shakur Stevenson's 5 rounds, only 1, and his 114. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is a unanimous decision. Shakur Stevenson wins this one on a unanimous decision in 12 rounds. 114 to 113. And Shakur has really shocked the world because everybody thought that Gervonta was gonna go out there and go for the knockout, and he was trying to do that, but I guess he didn't do enough. I don't think he did enough because he only landed 3 TKO shots against Shakur Stevenson, and his TKO resistance was a C, and then it went down to a D. So he could only take 5 TKO shots, but here he only gave him 3 the whole 12 rounds. I mean, I don't understand that. In here, Shakur gave 5 TKO points against Gervonta Tank Davis, so Shakur was hitting them with some good heavy shots too. Despite that, Gervonta has the true power, but like I said, I don't know what happened. Gervonta Tank Davis had everything he needed to put this fight away before it even went to 12 rounds to a decision. I mean, I don't know what happened. Like I said in the beginning of the fight, Shakur, the only way he was going to beat Gervonta is by trying to outbox him with speed and try to get away, get out of there, and not get caught with a huge punch, from Gervonta Tank Davis. Like I said, Shakur just knew how to really cut the ring. I mean, not cut the ring, but kind of knew how to, work the ring. He had great footwork. He made Gervonta miss a lot, and he just beat him with speed, And he was touching him a lot. He was hitting him with a lot of jabs. Here, as you can see, the fight, he hit him a couple of crosses, a couple of uppercuts, body punches, jabs, and he also was hitting him with hooks and crosses too. But a lot of it was from from jabs and crosses and hooks and body punches a little bit. But yeah, Shakur did a great job. So congratulations to Shakur in this fight. Like I said, I hope y'all enjoy the fight. If you like the video, please like, share, subscribe, and comment if you don't mind. I'll appreciate it. Once again, thanks a lot to Cards and Dice with Don for sharing my content. You're really a true friend. And Jackson and everybody out there. Excuse me, because I'm having a really coughing problem right now. So I'll check you out. I'll check you out in the next video. This was Double D6 Boxing. And y'all have a wonderful and blessing day. All right. Catch y'all in the next video. Peace.